All right, guys. Today we're actually going to try to play around a little bit with Sora. It's basically the engine that ChatGPT uses to do video content. This will be interesting, but I have it in a new tab here. I think when you kind of, wow, that's pretty impressive. Refresh the page, it'll kind of rotate through new stuff. So this user is generating a lot of content related to Christ, it looks like, which is pretty cool. I don't know what these guys is probably a picture of themselves and they're making a video out of it. Okay, this is going to be cool. So let's see. This is a lot of photo content. A cat photo bombing Batman is pretty cool, but let's see. Let's try to explore some video content. What in the So a skydiving pig, I'm going to clearly check that out. Man, I wish there was some sound with this. That'd be pretty cool. He is a parachuting Donald Trump with a superhero costume. It's cool. It's kind of like a cat, but not a cat. I don't really know what to think about that. This is pretty cool. Although it does look a little blurry. That's kind of the thing I notice with AI when it doesn't have a lot of content to work with. It'll make things more blurry. So extremely ordinary and unremarkable iPhone selfie with no clear subject, just a quick snapshot. Slight motion blurs. Okay, so they really detailed it out. It's purposefully made granular, like to try to make it look real, it looks like. They're trying to show off the fact that it can actually look like a real photo taken on a lower quality camera. Okay, got some Pokemon going on here. Let's see. I guess they have a lot of cat photos. You know, a lot of anime in that style is kind of based off of cats. So, okay, this is the stuff I've been seeing a lot, actually all over the internet. It's pretty crazy. Like these human-like gorillas that are just having it's selfies. I don't know what they're doing, but it's hilarious. Let's see if I can find some of it. They got to mix in the audio though. That's the problem, is the video audio. They still have to put it together. This would be cool as a video. You notice the cat's not even afraid. I'm pretty sure a cat can make a dinosaur flinch. They make everything flinch. It's weird. I've seen a cat make an elephant trip. Okay. That's hilarious. And it looks real. Oh, man. Barney looks pretty happy right there. Did you see that expression? Oh, man, that's weird. Oh, cool. Man, this is going to do wonders with movies. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Hey, it looks like ray tracing, but it's a little jumpy. You can see the frames clicking in. It's not smooth, but it's getting there. Probably more when more of this kind of content comes out on consoles. So AI can't really do things on its own originally. It needs to be trained with something. So the more content you give it, the more it can do. So it's not really good at generating original content. You got to feed it something, which essentially limits its creativity, right? But if you feed it enough pictures of cats, cigarettes, and guns, this is what you're going to get right here. It's pretty impressive. It's like the old MacBook shell. That's interesting. A burrito riding a bike. All right, kind of a unicycle bike. Let's see the top rated ones. This actually looks pretty cool. It's just, you can see the choppiness and the grass and a little bit of, it gets blurry between some frames. So I have a feeling it's going to get better. Okay, pretty much everything that I saw in the video section is coming out top. That's pretty cool. Is that Red Dead Redemption maybe? Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, so it's I can have my content. So we're going to try something. Let's try image first. We're going to start simple. Let's try a tabby cat as a mascot. Okay. Give it a go. Username. All right, so then I clicked create. It's working its magic. So get back in. And I think it's already generating. So while it's doing that, I'm going to keep going. It's actually pretty cool. Being bad is a choice. Oh yeah, I'm going to have a lot of fun with this. That looks real. So if that's generated, that looks very real. It looks like an actual person that's like a streamer. That's scary. Actually, this looks quite real too. Which, you know, makes sense because a lot of streamers and like YouTubers or TikTokers will have a lot of content that's going to train it, right? So, well, I don't even know what's going on here. This is just everything. I mean, that's cool. It's cool. So let's try, what's this remix? Describe changes and create a new image based on this one. We'll try a new prompt. Well, let's try a remix. Let's see how it looks. Okay, you can remix the individual ones and then edit prompt. Let's create a video. We will do a video with, let's work with the last one. Video. Ooh, well now it's 16 by 9, right? It's going to be a video. Okay, I see what they're saying. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of limits. We're going to do, let's do one video. Let's keep it simple. 16 by 9, but yeah, now it's like, okay. Can I change the aspect ratio then? So I see where the issue is. Because now I have an image ratio that's not going to match what I'm doing. So I'm going to do it like it's a short 9 by 16. Somewhat better resolution. And we're going to stick with 1 because its rendering time is going to be abysmal. So this is where it really gets painful. You just have to kind of wait. So like while we're doing that, we're going to go back to looking at stuff. And we could try some other prompts. It's really cool. So I'm going to try an original video now. Because that actually is kind of hard to tinker with. I mean, I really don't want a 480p video. I think it's going to be terrible looking. Yeah. Storyboard. Visualize the action, sequence, and timing of the video. Okay. Describe the scene and add an image. Or add an image. Cat jumping out of an airplane. Like the start of Call of Duty Warzone. Second frame. Cat flying through the air and looking for a landing point. Like, I'm going to just kind of put this in each frame because that's the theme I'm going for. I don't really know how it's going to handle it. So let me do like some copying and pasting. Oop. Oh, you can do like this. Can I adjust them? No, okay. And then third one. So cat landing and immediately grabbing weapons. I feel like it might have some content because this is stuff that's commonly streamed. The frames don't look like they're lining up. It's kind of weird. It out. I'm going to just say battling it out. No. Jing. Fire. Boom. There we go. Okay. Right, you know what? I'm going to run with it. I'm not going to make it perfect because who knows what it's going to create. Boom. Add it to queue. That'll be a fun one. So I'm doing a Call of Duty Warzone thing. Cat jumping out of an airplane like the start of Call of Duty Warzone. Cat flying through the air and looking for a landing point like Call of Duty Warzone. Cat landing immediately and grabbing weapons like Call of Duty Warzone. And then Cat battling out and exchanging gunfire with opponents. Kind of just however they want to do it. Cat ending in the gulag like Warzone. And Cat winning a battle in the gulag like Warzone. So pretty much giving it a theme, seeing what happens with it, right? So we're going to see my media right now. We got all of this going on. Not sure why I picked that one out of all these. I did the video. Oh, cool. This is actually the video I was doing from earlier. Oh, well. It did it off a still frame, so I guess it didn't do much. It needed more information. All right. I have no idea what... Oh, because it did 2 videos. Let's watch the first one. What in the world is going on? Okay, it's 5 seconds. So I guess it really didn't have much to work with. What? That can be kind of cool. I need more time. Look at that. They're getting their load out. That one disappeared in a box, so that's kind of weird. That's not bad. Let's see. Okay, so this one. Well, I mean, it's 5 seconds. So with the time frame that it has, and I have to see how to extend that. It's kind of like it's what I have until I can like either extend the time frame or check out the other one. Yeah, extend the time frame or like piece them together, which is kind of defeats the purpose because you really want the AI to do it for you. So, all right. That's pretty cool. So right now I'm going to have to think of shorter, sweeter clips. So I'm going to do a video, 16:9. I'll do one, try to make it easier. Cat with, I'm going to, let's see, Tabby cat. With let's see. Let me think of something. So get something patriotic here. It's almost 4th of July. So we're going to do a cat with armor on and the American flag flying behind him. Let's see how it works. Might be our 4th of July post. Who knows? They're going to wonder about that one a little bit. What? I think I need to update it. It's the wrong kind of armor. Let's do edit with American Military armor. Let's see if we can update it. And I guess if you so the ones you don't like, maybe you can download it, make it a GIF, variations. So I'm going to see if this one's better. I'll delete that one. So you can kind of pick and choose the ones you like. You don't have to settle on any of the ones that you don't. So let's say I like this one. This one's a little bit, the color scheme's not quite the way I like. I'm going to kick that out. And there's two styles here, so I might keep them for comparison, you know. This one didn't cut it, didn't make the cut. So it's going to go. So let's see. This one is kind of like just, I don't know, it's doing some weirdness, to be honest. So I think this can go. Oh, there's a little can right there. So this one's kind of catching the vibe, but it's 5 seconds out. So I don't think it really had a lot of room to work with. But it's kind of in the right track, you know. I feel like there would be a lot of these because with all the videos they were doing with the cats and stuff during the election season, there was a ton. So I feel like it would have gotten really well trained on that. And probably the more you give it, the more you build your own photos, the more you're training it. A hedgehog watching Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty cool. Now that looks pretty good. That actually looks really, really cool. Like the fact that it creates like a silky pattern like that, it's impressive. It means it can handle like, I guess, transparency. It kind of looks like it's water in a sense. It's kind of making it water right there, but fabric right there. So it's still working out some of the details, but that could be a new design. Let's see. Oh, Patriotic Feline's ready. And I think, okay, I thought it was telling me on my watch too. That would have been interesting. Oh, okay. Here we go. Just check this out. That's cool. I'm digging it. I feel like we can refine it. He looks like he's actually about to go into like battle or something. So that's really cool. Oh, and that's on a loop? Yeah. Okay. That's like published. You can put that out on a short. So, okay, so now we kind of improved it. I'm going to kick that one out because it's too far off. So we have the Patriotic cat. A little badge. The loop is not quite right. You can see it flip. This one right here loops nicely. Oh, you can still see it. Just a little bit. Got to get it to loop smoothly, which let's try that out. So describe changes and create. Okay. So can you make it loop smoothly so that it can be posted in a TikTok or short. I don't know if that really matters to say that, but we're going to give it what it needs. I'm going to try one on that one. I'm going to try subtle. I don't think we need a lot on this one. I'll see how it handles that before I put on that one. It's interesting because you move the cursor and it shows the video side by side. I guess so you can compare them because you're creating these groups and just kind of picking the best out of them. Honestly, I could see myself doing a lot of cat videos. And I might mix it up. You know, I love dogs too, so I'll get some dogs in there. Maybe some big cats, you know. So some of the stuff I see online, I'm starting to question how real some of this stuff is, actually. Because if I'm doing this now, if you're really sitting and taking your time on this, I feel like you can do a lot. Definitely better with videos. This thing is crazy right here. I don't know. I kind of like this. The whole Pokemon vibe. Let's give that a heart. These are funny, but they're creepy. So I'm not gonna heart that one. I don't think I can do that. Now, book cover art, like book artists might be out of the job because of stuff like this. This is great cover art right here. I mean, that's just phenomenal. There's so much going on. You could put detail on all kinds of spots and just keep remixing and adding and adding. Keep everything, but add something here, add something there. If it follows the instructions well. So, but there's always the uniqueness of a human where you can have a creative element that it might not have. And that might take away from it. So let's see. Well, let's see if it looped it. Nope. Did not. So that's fine. All right. Well, I think that's a good stopping point. So we'll see if we can get longer run times. I need to figure that out. Probably something to do with our subscription. I'm not sure. And I kind of want to build this scene out. I think this is going to be pretty freaking cool. So, yeah. But all right. Thanks, guys, for joining. Like and subscribe. And just write anything you want in the comments and let us know what else you want to see. Thanks for joining. Have a good one.